Yeah, I go surfing sometimes, you know, gotta catch the waves, gotta be cool about it. Yeah, bro, no, man, I haven't showered in 7 days.
Jeep Wrangler!
It's a Wrangler, right? I'd like to start this review with a big thank you to Matt for letting me review his Jeep.
Okay.
He's, some kind of wonderful. This 2008 Jeep Wrangler is fitted with a pretty large 3.8-liter V6 that's capable of 202 horsepower. It's sadly an automatic, but it does have four-wheel drive. After all, what kind of a Jeep would it be if it got stuck, right? In 2007, all Wranglers got a substantial redesign which included a much stiffer frame and the 3.8 V6. This particular trim package makes this a Wrangler X. It is the base model package, and it is in fact so basic that even air conditioning and the automatic transmissions were options. All Wranglers for this year had ABS, front airbags, and a stability control system. It also had this thing called rollover mitigation, one of those. However, I would not attempt a Scandinavian flick at more than 15 miles an hour. US News gave the Jeep Wrangler a 2 out of 5 for reliability. It scored average in overall dependability, but it did well in safety, seeing how the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration gave it high ratings on most impact tests. The gas mileage on these Jeeps is pretty disappointing, especially for a vehicle of this class. As for recalls, the front airbags may go off unexpectedly and further fail to protect the driver or passenger in the event of an accident. Brake lines that are in the front of the car may wear quickly and result in a leak that may cause partial loss of brakes, which may also result in a crash. Not that you'd be towing anything in this
Jeep Wrangler!
But the tow bar can fail under certain driving conditions and cause it to separate, which will most likely result in a crash. I saved the best for last, however, seeing how fluid from the transmission could boil over and come into contact with hot engine or exhaust components. That could very well cause a fire. The feeling of the ride inside the Jeep isn't so bad, that is, if you came out of a Nissan Sentra that had blown out struts.
That's Jingles.
What?
Hold on.
It felt very top heavy, and I feared for my life as Matt approached every corner. It was definitely quite the exhilarating experience, but not one I would like to feel every morning on the way to school. I guess loving a Jeep is kind of an acquired taste. Maybe that's why it's gathered such a big cult following ever since it first came out to the American public. I personally would not drive one, but if you like them, that's your thing. Just be careful around corners. Or not. It's not like I care.
I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. Every night and day, spread my wings and I fly away.
Shooby-doo-bop-bop, shooby-doo-bop.